My brothers and sisters, this day we are reading from Hebrews chapter 3, verse 6, going into 7. But Christ is faithful as the Son in charge of God's house. We are His house if we keep up our courage and our confidence in what we hope for. So then, as the Holy Spirit says, if you hear God's voice today, do not be stubborn as your ancestors were when they rebelled against God. I want us to think about several things. And what I wrote is, Christ is indeed a faithful Son, and we are privileged and blessed to be among those who make up God's house. Will you hold fast to this sacred trust? And so here we are entrusted as the house of God, we ourselves. Christ is the cornerstone, and we are the living stones, built generation after generation. An amazing house that obviously has its weaknesses, but somehow God continues to repose this faith and trust in us. And then we have the verse, if you hear God's voice, do not rebel. What is it, my brothers and sisters? If we are the house of God, then we are privileged to have the Holy Spirit living within us as a part of this house. And Christ, of course, is in charge. What is it that the Holy Spirit may be saying to you at this time? What is God's voice leading you toward? Do you know when God speaks? Can you spend time cultivating a relationship so that you understand when it is God? Or at least you have a sense when it is not. Because it's so easy to see. Does it line up with things in the Bible? Does it seem to be something that is in love? Does it bring out the best in others? Would I be comfortable knowing that Christ is watching me perform this act or listening to this conversation? So there are ways to be able to test yourself and test the spirit in which you operate. So you are privileged to be the house, to be a part of the house of God. And it is our blessing to have the Son in charge of us. So I encourage you, my brothers and sisters, make the most of this privilege and honor that we have to be given this awesome responsibility. And then let us listen and let us obey. God bless you.